I kind of walked out of the womb. Anybody can come and see the circus. Why would anyone even pay for this? My ops. I have nothing left to lose. At least I got it out of the way. In fact, just in the last 2 weeks, I've made unbelievable progress. Maybe I'll regret it. Maybe it's too much. Maybe it's... The point is, if not now, when? Welcome back. Last week I posted a video, the longest and most raw and most real video I've ever posted in my life. I'll link it here. When I recorded it, I was really going through it, and I honestly still am. But I think that I've bounced off of rock bottom pretty hard. I've been trying to set the land speed record for turning my life around, really just for me, to prove to myself, I guess, that I can do it, and also because I'm just tired. I'm exhausted of being not where I feel like I should be, not where I feel like I'm capable of being, not being able to live a life with consistency and stability that provides the soil in which for me to grow the type of life that I really think I should have, that I deserve to have based on how hard I have scraped and hustled and worked to try to make something for myself. Anyway, so I was hesitant to post that video because it's extremely vulnerable, for lack of a better term, and it's very honest, and it's the kind of thing that some people probably take issue with and don't think belongs on the internet, I guess. I've had people reach out to me, one or two in particular, with comments like that. For the most part, everybody who's reached out has actually been really great. And the thing is, I didn't make the video. I swear I didn't make the video to try to get pity or honestly even attention for myself. I swear I made the video because A, it was good for me to just get it all out and clear my cache, clear my RAM of all the bullshit that's been going on the last couple of years and all these different layers that have just piled up. And two, the bigger reason is because I honestly thought and think there are a lot of people who can benefit from seeing something so real, something that isn't just the highlight reel of my life, that is something that is very relatable, that people can connect to, that people can draw inspiration from. Granted, there are plenty of people in the world who are living much more difficult circumstances. I still have the clothes on my back. I have this microphone and camera that I bought a couple years ago when I had money. Have had a great career in a lot of ways. I've had amazing experiences and gone all over the world, met people, dated beautiful girls. I've had a lot of good things. But at the same time, there are non-standard challenges that I have dealt with. And I think a lot of other people can benefit from seeing somebody who is going through it and is putting it out there. And once again, it's kind of the topic of my book, is overcoming challenges and overcoming adversity, making the most out of difficult situations. Also, on some level, I think I'm just tired of, I'm not going to say hiding, because I don't think I've been hiding from the world, but I think that I have stopped myself from creating things. I have often thought, oh, I'll wait until the circumstances are better to create something and to put myself out there, especially on the internet. And so at this point, I have nothing left to lose, which is a very powerful position to be in a way. So I have nothing left to lose. I'm not embarrassed. I've never been embarrassed to try something, and I've never been embarrassed to fall and scrape my knee, figuratively, to try something, to create something. I've started a lot of different projects, a little bit of ADD, OCD, or whatever pathology you want to slap on me. I've started a lot of projects, some of which I've stopped, some of which, I wish I hadn't. The point is, if not now, when? And especially for a self-development channel and a book that's about taking advantage of every opportunity and making the most out of tough situations, what better time than now to start to document my transformation, and hopefully that transformation I can help to provide to other people who are in similar situations. Yeah, but for the most part, I really didn't make it to be about me. Made it for other people. Maybe I'll regret it. Maybe it's too much. Maybe it's too real. Maybe it's pathetic. Maybe my enemies, my ops, are rolling around laughing right now, thinking, I knew it, that loser. Or, wow, I'm glad I'm not friends with him anymore. Or I'm glad I'm not dating him anymore. It's the internet. Anybody can come and see the circus. But I'm really not concerned with that, really. And that's, again, it's liberating, it's freeing. I'm glad, because you need that freedom. You need that. You need that freedom. You need that license to just let it hang out. I have nothing to hide. I've made mistakes, things I'm not proud of, things that I wish I could change. I would do anything to change. And at the same time, what choice do you have but to be grateful for what you do have and to try to make it better? And I'm not even talking about better for me. I have no doubt that my life will get better. In fact, just in the last 2 weeks, I've made unbelievable progress. I've blown up my resume a couple times, consulted with friends who are working in the jobs I want to get, sent out a bunch of applications, had some interviews that went really well. I also had a friend hit me up, one from when I was teaching dance bachata in Nicaragua, randomly hit me up, doesn't even know about any of this that I'm going through. And she was like, hey, we miss you. I haven't been dancing. I'm sorry. I haven't been practicing, but I can't wait to, see you again. Also, I just started this new job and I thought you'd be great for it. And she referred me and I interviewed and I got the job. It's a part-time remote thing. And, it's a step in the right direction. I've been exercising as I always do, but I've been exercising with extra intensity and extra kind of resolve and focus and not just kind of doing it to do it, but with specific mission in mind. I've been spending my time really effectively, really efficiently. Anyway, so things are already turning around, honestly. And I'll be going to my friend's wedding next week, which should be absolutely beautiful. See some good friends of mine, and a bunch of those guys are also doing work, the kind of work that I'm trying to get back into. So there's that element. I'll see my brother. And the point is that video, that rock bottom video, that rock bottom moment, it did give me an incredible amount of clarity and a vision, and I've been executing on that vision, and this stuff is already happening. It's already happening. And on the one hand, that's great because I'm going to make record time here, and I'm going to change my life dramatically and be able to help other people. But the other thing is that at the same time, it's almost upsetting because it's like, wow, if I had really just been properly in touch with myself, and that basically I could have turned this all around a long time ago and it didn't have to reach this point. But if you saw that first video, you know that it was kind of this perfect storm of factors where I had an illness and I was laid off, and my job that was supposed to happen kept not happening, and then I had family issues, and the dogs needed surgery. It was like everything seemingly that could have happened within a 2-year period happened. So at least I got it out of the way. What I've been realizing is that one of the reasons I didn't do this all sooner is because you undervalue what you're naturally good at. I think that's very common. So for me, I kind of walked out of the womb with some sales skills, and then my life as a child demanded that I develop these kind of soft skills and these people skills, relationship building skills, persuasion, and so on. I also came by it honestly. My dad and my grandpa were both kind of in a field that involved, that type of stuff, client-facing stuff. And so 10 years ago when I was working in tech sales, I thought, well, this is like, anybody can do this. This is just so easy that anybody can do this. There's no skill to it. There's no differentiation. Why would anyone even pay for this? And I also thought 10 years ago that it was all going to be automated by AI. It's starting to happen now, but I just thought I needed to do something more dynamic. Meanwhile, everybody I know that was working in tech sales for the last 10 years basically minted money. Anyway, so I have my plan in place. I'm executing against that plan. Things are already starting to move and to shift. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's not even that far off anymore. I know where I'm going to live. I know what I'm going to be doing. It's all happening. And I think it just took something with such a combination of factors, so many things piling up that had so much emotional gravity, and honestly, running out of money and all that. It forces you to figure yourself out and understand, come up with a compelling plan and put the work in. And so that's where I am now. I am going to play like a champion so I can sleep like a baby, and I hope the same for you.